So you don't have to take all of this off, because I'm in the process of making the other video on the clutch. But we got to get the starter out. Starter's right there. You see the one bolt right there. And then the other one just mirrors it right on the other side. I'm trying to get to where you can see it. You can kind of see it right there in between those things. And it looks like they are 8mm. So we're going to take those out and pull that starter out of there to get it replaced. I am going to remove the vent, airbox vent, belt box vent, excuse me. Let me get that off there, out of the way, so we can get the starter out. And good for me, my apologies, completely forgot to show you when I was pulling it out, but you remove those two 8mm nut or bolts rather. Remove it's either an 8 or a 10mm on the end of it. Once you remove those, that's the positive cable coming in. When you remove those, all you do is just pull straight back horizontally toward yourself, and it pops out that little gear right there, and you lift it straight up and out. Sorry about that for missing it on the camera though. As you can see right here though, I've got I can't remember what it was, but I had something that had somehow bounced itself in there perfectly, so I had to get that out of the way. But you put them splines of your starter, you line them up horizontally, lay your starter right in that little crevice there, and slide it straight forward. Your gear should line up just fine. You put a little white lithium grease on the end of your starter there, on the gear. Slide it in. There's showing your 2 bolt holes for your 8mm. And you're going to put your negative cable, your ground cable rather, which is right back here, right there. Showing you a different angle of it there. And you're going to attach that right to the side, right there on that left side of your starter. Put it on the top when you're mounting it in. Don't put it on the bottom, because it will basically put your starter in there kind of cockeyed. You don't want that. You want it to be nice and flush against the block. So putting it in, just like taking it out. Slide it straight in. It'll set down in there. Once you get it lined up, push it straight in, and your splines should match up to your gears. And once you got those in there, you'll put your bolts back in, your 8mm bolts. Here, I'm just showing you the 8mm bolt. There's 2 of those. Make sure when you are putting that left side on, the side that goes, the side of the starter rather, that goes towards the back of the wheeler, you put that negative or ground cable on the top of that. Slide your bolt through the hole of the cable loop, and then through the mount on your starter and into the top of the block. Once you get that tightened up, just get it kind of hand tightened. Don't really go too much further past that, because you still have the second bolt to put in. Once you put the second bolt in, you can get them both tightened down, and then you'll do your 10mm. Might be an 8mm on yours. This particular one was a 10mm, where your positive energized cable comes into the very back end of the starter. Put the loop on there, put your nut on, and you're good to go. Don't get the negative and positive confused. Take your positive, put it on the end stud there. Throw your nut on there, get her nice and tightened up. Put your seal around it, which is that little rubber boot. You're good to go.